Well, good morning, my brothers. It is February 27th, and so we turn to the book of Proverbs, chapter 27, for God's daily dose of wisdom. And as I was reading through Proverbs 27, verse 19 jumped off the page, and it reads like this: As in water, face reflects face, so the heart of man reflects man. Interesting. Okay, what is he talking about here? Well, water reflecting face, obviously you're talking about a reflection of the man's face in water, but water is kind of a interesting reflective surface. Being a liquid, it's hardly ever still, and so little ripples and distortions can appear in the surface of the water, distorting the reflection back to the person. So it's not a perfect reflective surface. Even on a perfectly still day, there can be things underneath the water, things beneath the surface that can cause these little ripples and cause these distortions. So too, the heart of man reflects man. Now, if you think about the heart of man, we've talked about the heart of man, that part of a man being the centermost essence of who a man is. We've talked about that, how the Lord uses the heart all through the book of Proverbs to reflect the true nature of who man is. However, if you read the book of Jeremiah, you might not think that this is a real positive reflection. Sorry for the pun. Because we read in Jeremiah 17, verse 9, the heart is more deceitful than all else and is desperately sick. Who can understand it? Wow. What an indictment. Jeremiah is saying, mankind is messed up. The heart is more deceitful than anything else. And it's sick. Not only is it sick, it's desperately sick. Okay, Lord. So how does that reflect back to our proverb? So the heart of man reflects man. Are you saying that mankind is messed up? Mankind is desperately sick? Mankind is deceitful above all else? Well, yes and no. Because that word man, when it says the heart of man reflects man, that word is the word Adam, from which we get Adam and Eve. So the heart of man is reflecting man. If you think back to the garden, mankind was created in the image of God. When God wanted to create fish, he spoke to the sea. When he wanted to create man, he spoke to himself and he said, let us create man in our image. And just as if you remove a fish from the sea, the fish will die. If you remove mankind from God, mankind will die. And that's exactly what happened in the garden. When Adam chose to eat of the tree of the knowledge of good and evil, he was essentially deciding for himself that he wanted to be the arbitrator of what was good and what was evil. And when he did, when he ate from that tree, when he became the arbiter of what was good and evil, when he usurped the throne of God and decided that he was going to decide what was good and evil, he unleashed hell on earth. And yes, the heart became marred. It became hard. It became distorted, just like water reflecting the face distorts the image of the face. That decision distorted the heart of mankind. So what's the solution? Well, the solution is found in the book of Ezekiel. The prophet Ezekiel is talking about the coming Messiah, and he says this in Ezekiel 36, chapter 36, verse 26. He says, moreover, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit within you, and I will remove the heart of stone from your flesh, and I will give you a heart of flesh. I'll give you a soft heart, a tender heart, a new heart and a new spirit within you. That image that was marred in the garden because of Adam's decision will be rectified in the coming of the Messiah. And as you receive Jesus as your Messiah, he does surgery and removes that heart of stone and gives you a new heart. Just as mankind will die outside of God, just like the fish will die out of water, mankind will die outside of God. And so he says he will provide the remedy. He will provide the solution. He will give us a new heart. What a beautiful picture out of Proverbs 27, verse 19. Just as in water, face reflects face, so the heart of man reflects man. God gives us a new heart, and he changes that reflection so that it once again reflects his image. I love you, my brothers. I hope you go out and you make a difference in someone's life today. God bless you.